Alright guys, Friday Night Fights begins. We start off with Vampire Savior this week. Who do I want to use? We got a Shenko already. Oy, oy, oy. Ah, man. You know what? I'm going to go with Morrigan. Interestingly enough, I'm going to try Morrigan. I almost never use her, but I want to give her a shot. I tried to catch her, and I did not. Oh, it's an overhead. Oh, reflected it back at me. Very nice. Oh, that was a good move! Wow, that was a great move. Oi! Good move again. Oh, got me. Wow, good stuff. Yes. Oh, good throw. Very good move. Yes. Oh, I want to uppercut. I got fireball. That sucks. Oh, shit! I love that. Oh, no! Oh, it was so close! Seriously! I wasn't looking at the time at all. That was a good match. This is a good player. This is a good player, man. I give credit where credit is due. Very good Shenko. And didn't just try to lock me down with the rushdown bullshit that you can't block online. That was a good match. That was so close, man. Damn, like, dude, it's so close when you lose one like that. Do I want to go? I'm going to try Sasquatch, but I almost feel like Morgan would do better in this matchup, but I'm going to try Sasquatch. Oh. Oh no! Uh-oh! Ooh! Dude, that was over 50% of a health bar. EX throw, EX icy, stinky, jetty foot. God damn, that did a lot of damage. God damn, that did a lot of damage. Very stinky. That's the thing. Sasquatch never washes their feet. It's an incredible smell. It's oh. Oh shit, that hit me. Oh, I wish. I'm dizzy. Oh, I tried to get over it. Oh, beautiful air dash. Oi! Wow. Nice air throw. Oh, the air throws are too good. Perfect gameplay. Very nice match. I had her when she was in the corner, and the second she got out of the corner, she dominates the match from mid to long range. Good stuff. Good match. Good start to the night. An actual competitive match without lag. Did you notice that? The game had no lag. I don't know what happened, but somehow there was no lag the first match of the night. I'm blown away. Very good. Okay. 2 shout-outs. We got Chupa, who did a super chat. Said, what's going on? What's going on, Chupa? Good evening, and thank you for the super chat. I'm amazed that Chupa has not been forced to change his name on YouTube, which means suck my dick. I'm not even kidding. His name in Spanish means suck my dick. And somehow he hasn't had to change it. Thank you, Chupa. And then the Snorlax King has tipped me $4.20. He says, do you think arcades will ever make a comeback? I know there's places like Dave & Buster's. Nothing will ever beat the fun of a local arcade. I think some are nostalgic for stuff like arcades and blockbusters. Maybe I'm a dreamer. Here's the thing. Why were arcades popular? Because back then there was no way to get that experience at home. Arcades provided a unique experience that you could not get sitting on your couch playing a home console that had insanely inferior graphics and no multiplayer besides couch co-op, right? So unless you had a buddy over or, right, you had a family member, there was no way to even play multiplayer in any game. Now, every game is online, and we have graphics at home that are equivalent to anything you can get in an arcade. If there was a unique experience in an arcade that was vastly different from what you can get at home, then arcades could have a comeback. But who's going to drive to the arcade to put a bunch of tokens into a machine? It's a retro game. You know what I'm saying? Like, even now, if you haven't noticed, now they're selling the retro collections, and they're trying to basically make bank off of that rather than even having to go to a retro arcade. Just play it at home now, you see? Or have your own arcade. Arcade 1-Up and other places doing the shrinked version for a personal arcade experience at home. I agree, that match was absolutely awesome. Quite a few people chiming in. Yoshino said that looked really good. Rugal said, oh my god, a great match, no macros used or anything. Yeah, it was really good. That was a great quality match. Have I played all 3 Golden Axe games? I know I played 1 and 2. I don't know if I ever played Golden Axe 3. Good evening, Jade. How are you? Good to see you here tonight. Slayer says, I can't wait for the private video tomorrow. Shame you have to take time off for it. Yeah. All of the patron videos are being done tomorrow. I believe, I want to say there was 4. I got to double check because I saved all the information for them in one spot, and tomorrow night I'm dedicating myself to sit down and do it. And Slayer has his for the month coming up, as well as a couple other people. So, good evening, Expand Dong. He says, in all honesty, was this collection ever going to take off if it sold well? These are ancient ROMs. It's not like they were going to update the game's inevitable longevity issue. The problem isn't the collection. The problem was the execution of the collection. Number one, there's no cross-platform play. So with only having a very limited player base among one console, like only PlayStation, only Xbox, only PC, you were destined to fail. Most fighting games are going cross-platform just for that reason, because they want their games to have longevity and a constant player base. Now, it's not even a modern game. Now you're playing older games without cross-platform, you know what I'm saying? And in addition to that, it was just too expensive, $40 at launch. And I understand if they put a lot of design effort into the heads-up display and they put the things in there, but still, it's $40 for old games. And like people are saying, Fightcade and other things exist. It's not like, oh, this is the only way for you to play them. Even some of these games, you had other opportunities to play similar games recently on the cheap, right? So, yeah, it was a hard sell. If they had launched this for $25 at launch and said, here we go, it's cheap, buy it and play it. Oh, by the way, you know, and there's cross-platform too, it probably would have sold a ton. But, you know, they basically, it's like almost like they didn't do research to figure out what people wanted. They just wanted to throw a collection out there. I don't know. I don't know what these companies think of when they release these games, honestly. Let's see here. Yoshino says, who's my best character in Vampire Savior? It's probably Sasquatch. He's the one who I actually used to play with in arcades back in the day. But since I started playing this collection 2.5 months ago, I tried QB. I think I'm decent with QB. Not great, but decent. I can play with Morrigan. I can play with Dimitri a bit, just because they're Shoto clones. You know, they're like Ryu and Ken. And I actually used to play with Morrigan quite a bit in Darkstalkers and arcades back in the day, too. I've been trying to learn Bishamon and Rikuo as well. I like the characters. BB Hood. I like the characters, but I'm not good with them or anything. Definitely, I would say Sasquatch is the one character I'm decent with. Hey, look, our second match of the night, finally. Vampire Savior 2, the Lord of Empire. Wow, so Snorlax came through another $2 saying, I want to ask you to get clarity, what are the Patreon videos I'm making? So, I have a Patreon, patreon.com/darksidefail. Okay, and I'm going to pick QB for this one. And if you pledge $50, you get a private video made just for you. Now, it used to be a Q&A video that was 20 to 30 minutes in length. And I basically, back in the day, it was a cool way to get your questions answered for sure. Because what would always happen is, whenever I did my Ask the King show, there'd be people who wanted their questions answered, and they'd be like, oh man, I didn't get my question answered. It kind of sucks that I didn't get it. You know, it didn't get selected for the show or whatever. So, when I started doing this many years ago, because this has been around since, I'm not even kidding, 2015. Alright, it's been a long time I've been doing this. I said, hey, I'll do a private video for a $50 play, and it's whatever you want, you know, answered. And people liked that for a long time, and then all of a sudden, you know, people basically, when I became a full-time streamer in 2017, kind of the patron stuff went to the wayside. People stopped caring that much about it, and it didn't really get that much attention anymore. But oh, that was a nice move, actually. But recently, with the dawn of me doing React content for the first time, people have had a reinvigoration to see me kind of do this kind of stuff. But rather than Q&A, people are asking me to do reacts, like private reacts to stuff. Slayer has had me do a bunch of K-pop react videos, where I react to K-pop music and stuff that I've never seen or heard before. And then other people now are starting to ask for other things. Last month, people wanted a science video, so I did that. Get me out of here. Oh. I gotta concentrate. Oh, God, I gotta concentrate, guys. I can't answer these questions right now. Got him. Got her midair. Nice. Midair grab. Sorry, I had to concentrate. This person was actually pretty good. I had to pay attention to what I was saying. So anyway, basically, if you pledge $50 to my Patreon, all right, you can ask me to do a private react, but it has to be something that I'm okay with doing. It can't just be, oh, do a react to this fucking crazy, fucked up thing or controversial thing or thing that someone's getting problems with. You know, I'm not trying to cause any drama or anything like that. All right, but it's a private video for you. You can literally keep the video, and that's yours forever. Or if you choose, you can upload it somewhere if you want, and those views are yours because you own that video. But of course, what you got to understand is, depending on what you ask me to react to, there could be copyright issues. You know, you might get claimed, you might get copyright strikes on your channel for uploading it and making it public. So you got to be careful about that stuff for yourself, because I'm not going to clear it. It's not my video, you know. I'm not concerned about that, but you might be. Right into it. Yeah. Oh, she stuffed it. Yes! Instant grab. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, it caught me. Got her. Had to outplay her. This is a good player, so I have to like really concentrate on the match. This guy's pretty good. Good matches here against this player. Close. All right. So anyway, yes. This is a new thing I'm doing. I've been doing it for a couple of months now. It seems to be picking up popularity because at first it was just Slayer who was doing it, and then someone else requested it. Now I got someone else doing it. However, I have to limit the amount of them that I do because I don't want to be taking out tons of streams a month to do this, and it takes time to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a significant amount of time to work on this. Each video being 20 to 30 minutes long. Like, I have to do a whole night stream where I'm not streaming tomorrow to do them for the month. So yeah, I might have to limit how many I do in the future if it becomes too popular of a thing. I don't want to be a private content creator making, you know, exclusive content only for people who paid for it. You know what I'm saying? That's not my model. Never was. I don't want it to be. Get my move out. Did it 4 times there. Got him. Oh my god, instant super. Didn't do that. I did the fucking the amber, or they're gonna call it the honey, and it didn't come out. What the hell? No combo, huh? Damn, I beat him. This guy was pretty good, and I beat him with Queen Bee 3 times. Damn. Pretty good player. So, Snorlax saying to another $2, a dumb question. Do you not use the DSPGaming forums for Ask the King anymore? Not really. Only the public thread. All right, and I do. Okay, let me rephrase. That's completely wrong. Yes, I do. Here's how Ask the King works, because Snorlax King says he's relatively new to my content. Okay, here's how it works. If you're not a member of my channel, all right, there's a public thread right now on DSPGaming.com. You just go to the website now. And you can find it on the forums, or if you type !Ask the King in the chat right now, a link will come up. Click on that link, it takes you to the forum thread. When you post up there, that's the main thread that I look at and I choose questions for Ask the King, which is my Q&A show coming up this Thursday. If you're a member, there's a private thread that is posted on the channel page here of DSP Gaming under the community tab. Only members can see it. Members get priority to get their questions answered. I review those first, pick the best ones, then I go to the common forums, pick the best ones, then I go to Twitter. You see, there's like an order of choice. So if you're a member, you get very increased chance to get your question answered on the show. I do still use the forums, but literally that's only the real capacity I use them for. Years and years ago, they had tons of use, but over the years, they just really don't get implemented that much anymore. Since I'm a live streamer full time, there's really not much of a use for it. Especially now I have the YouTube channel page and stuff where I can post the things on the community tab and everything. It doesn't really need to have much use anymore. Okay. As for how often is Ask the King, every 2 to 3 months. I try to do it every other month, but sometimes it ends up being a little bit less often than that because it depends on gaming schedule. Like, it was supposed to be the first week of September, but I was wrapped up with other stuff, so I made it, like, you know, the third week, so it could get pushed around. Okay. Ooh. Thank you for the tips, Storlax King, and the questions, obviously. Would I ever do a members-only forum page? That would be harder to do because, let me put it this way. I've done this with my patrons before. It's a chore. Because let's say you're a member and now you want private forum access. You got to contact me behind the scenes. I got to get you upgraded behind the scenes by corroborating an email registration with your account that you registered with on the forums. You get access to a private area and then nothing happens. Like with patrons, it used to be kicking on there, and then as Patreon became less and less prominent as it became a live streamer, and people didn't really care about it that much anymore because they wanted shout outs live on stream and stuff for their contributions, so less people pledged to my Patreon. People realized, oh, Patreon private forum access, this is great. Then it would go, there's no one talking, you know, which I'm not surprised happened over time. No one really uses those forums. I'm telling you, like, it's really just for Ask the King. That's about it. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Slayer. He says he is planning on doing his Patreon pledges more long term. That's how he likes to support my content, because he likes to see these react videos to the K-pop stuff. I'm down for that. I am down for that. Expand Donk says the videos have pretty much revived my Patreon and given it a new lease on life. If you think about it, when was the last time you even seriously mentioned Patreon? Right. Pretty much never. It wasn't a thing. I told you, when I became a full-time streamer, everyone wanted to be a part of the streams. So if they were going to contribute, they want to be a member or a sub. They want to do a cheer or a super chat. They want to tip, because then you get a pop-up on the stream. You get a shout-out. You get interaction with me directly. It didn't really become, oh, here's something special behind the scenes anymore. But now, because people like the private react stuff, it seems to be picking up again, right? A little bit, by the way. It's not a ton. It's, you know, I think, like I said, I think I'm doing 4 of them this month. So there you go. How was food and how was my run? Asked Jade. No run today. My run was yesterday. Food was good. It was pasta with spicy marinara sauce and some chicken meatballs. It was delicious. Okay. Jackie says it would be maybe a good idea to have a member Discord. Here's the thing. Here's why I'm very, very apprehensive about having any kind of a viewer or member Discord. All right? To give you some perspective. About 5 years ago, I want to say it was. It could have been longer. I don't even know. But people said they wanted to do a Discord for DSP fans. And I said, okay, I don't really know much about Discord. Really, I don't. At this point, I don't think I've really used it that much. Maybe once or twice, you know, to talk with a contact at Twitch or something. So I was like, I don't really know much about it. If you want to make it, go ahead. I'm not going to actively commit to being on there, but maybe every once in a while I'll check it out or whatever. So they made up a Discord, and I even promoted it once on my streams. I said, hey, go check it out. You know, it's out there. It might be something interesting you're interested in. If you want to check it out, go do so. So some people went ahead and did it, and within 3 days, the entire thing was overrun with trolls and abandoned by everyone. I didn't even have a chance to look at it. I didn't even get a chance to enter the server because the trolls were there. Day one, they were all there fucking with it, trolling. And basically the people involved were like, well, I don't want to deal with this anymore. This is stupid. You know? And I don't blame them, honestly. EX. Yes, Horrible Ray. Got him. Very nice. I'm not good with Bishoman, but I'm learning a little bit, so I'm able to play him a little bit. Very good. Horrible Ray. All right. Storlock changed another $4.20 tip. He says, what was better back in the day, Chuck E. Cheese or Showbiz Pizza Place? I have never eaten at Showbiz Pizza. Never even heard of it. So I'm going to have to go with Chuck E. Cheese on that one. I did, although I don't even remember the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese, so I have no idea if I liked it or not, honestly. But that was the one I had. How did he grab me when I was tripping him? Oh, what? I thought I was past it. Rainbow Ray. Oh, I want to do the hand, and it would have worked, but he stuffed it. Tossed him. We rolled right through the super and tossed him. Nice. Real Take Sports to the super chat, and he says, excellent explanation and judicious way of support. Thank you, Real Take Sports, to the super chat. See if I can get you on the leaderboard. Surprisingly entertaining matches of Vampire Savior tonight. Oh, shit. Yeah. Whoa. Yes. Jesus Christ. By the way, how in the holy hell is he stabbing through like that metal with his sword, right? Like, that's pretty nuts. Alrighty then. Good match. So the Snorlax King just did a super chat. He says, is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite one of the worst fighters you ever played? I remember you hating the game and raging at it a bunch. No. But it is one of the one-hit instant death games. It's just not very good. I didn't like Marvel 3, I didn't like Ultimate Marvel 3, and I didn't like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite just for that reason. I don't like a fighting game where you make one mistake, or, I mean, God forbid the online play has an issue with lag, and next thing you know, now the whole game's over. Oh no, it didn't block once. Here comes a 100% combo. Your whole character's done. Oh, your next character comes in, but there's a mix-up. You can't block it, and now you lose that character, too. That's shit gameplay to me. Like, that's fancy, flashy for, you know, oh, Evo streams. I love watching that fucking guy get blown up or whatever. But it's not competitive. It's just not. It's not meant to be a game that's supposed to be held down competitively. Back in the day, games like X-Men vs. Street Fighter were like that, and even they weren't serious competitive games. Because they were so broken. You know, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has that to some extent, but not to the point where the entire round is over after one hit. That's ludicrous. And that's how Marvel 3 and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was, and that's why I don't like those games. Let's see here. Big Papa Phil did a $3 tip. He said, if you like the way Street Fighter 6 plays, it could be the game that converts you back to being a Street Fighter or a fighting game significant. Oh, playing fighting games a significant amount of time is multiple times a week for extended time periods. Maybe. Again, I always want to say never say never. Here's what I will tell you will never happen. I'm never going to become a full-time fighting game player again. I'm never going to be traveling extensively for tournaments and tournament scene. I want to get everyone's ill-conceived notions of that out of their head. That's never going to happen, all right? I'm going to be a guy here making content for you guys. But maybe some of that content would be that kind of stuff, all right? We'll see if it's more of it. Oh, here we go. He picked Sagat. Which Sagat did he pick? I don't know, but here we go. I'll watch this. I told you I was going to do it. I'm not fucking around. Nice. Oh my god, he did reversal super. I can't believe it. I can't believe he did it. Landed behind him. Nope, it doesn't always work. He's trying to do it, but it does not always work. If Bison takes the hit, he gets the throw. It was a good match, though. I forget how to play with him because I haven't played with him in so long. I totally forget how to do this match. Just gotta be careful. Nice. Double roundhouse. Only Ice Infinite did a $5 tip. He said, did you see XQC and Adept have broken up? Thoughts? I have a wonderful stream, Phil. Wish you have a great early Halloween. I don't know who you're talking about. Is that a content creator, a streamer or something? Musician? I literally have no clue. I'm not kidding either. Thank you for the tip. That's not what I did. He's so good. He's insanely good. It's a cycle. I have to remember the combo. It's jabs after it. Real Take Sports to the Super Chase has got 2 more reps thinking of the Lag Mashers placebo. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Real Take Sports, for the Super Chat. Alright, a rousing, insane trouncing there with CE Bison, and it's not surprising. He's definitely the best character. Like I told you, I've been playing this for 3 months. I didn't pick him, so I'm going to start picking him now. The thing is, you can actually destroy laggy guiles with him too if you bait them, because they're going to keep trying to bait they're going to try to do flash kick to get out of the lockdown, and if they don't get it, they get so frustrated. So I'm going to see what I can do with that. An anonymous tipper to me $1.50 says, did you prefer DC or Marvel growing up? Marvel. I read X-Men first, then I got into Spider-Man, and I got into all the X-Men spin-off comics. Later on, I got into Superman with the Death of Superman plotline and then some Batman, but never heavy. It was always Marvel. However, at the time, DC movies were big. It was the Superman movies and then the Batman, Tim Burton movies. So that's what you could actually see in the movies, which is kind of funny. It was like comic books I read Marvel, but I was watching all the DC stuff on TV or in the movies. The store lacks king. Tip me $2.25. Is it better to be learned or feared or respected? Excuse me. Both. I don't think it's better. Either one's better. I think the whole point is you want to be respected, but you're respected because you're so good, and you're so good that you're feared for being so good. So there you go. I'm talking about in fighting games, of course. All right, so I beat this guy already with Bison. Who else should I pick? BB Hood. I already picked QB tonight. Yeah, I'll do BB Hood. I don't know how I'm gonna do again though. I'm not that good with BB Hood. Oh, I'm sucking. Can't even block. I suck. I suck! No bash. Got him. How did that hit me? Tried to throw there. What the? How did my attack pass through his body? Come on. No, it was the wrong move. I should have done the throw super. Oh. I didn't do that. I did a fucking missile, which probably would have hit if it came out. He drilled through it? Oh! Oh my god, no fucking way that I just won that. No fucking... I won that. I can't believe I won that. The low, slow missile under the fireball wins the match. Holy shit. Holy shit. That was a rarity. That's not gonna happen again. He threw me? What? What the hell? Attack the right direction. I didn't even do that. I tried to do EX Fireball. Wow! I couldn't move. He did it and the game would not allow me to move. It was an instant super off OTG and I couldn't move. I saw it coming. I'm just gonna jump. Nope, it still grabbed me anyway. Yeah, I'm no good with BB Hood. I wish I knew more with her. All I know is the stupid basket combo, which sucks. Alright, let's try, Oh, there's no Rikuo in this version. Shit. I was gonna try Rikuo. That sucks. I definitely wanted Rikuo. I don't really want Morrigan, and there's no Sasquatch either. I guess I'll go with Morrigan. I didn't really want Morrigan, though. Oh, that was Dragon Punch, thanks. Oh, where's my move? Oh, great. That's what I did. Okay. Don't know why. Oh my god! It's so annoying because you can do this online and get away with it. It's hard to get away around in the offline. Online's like impossible. EX. I didn't get the EX. That was a command throw, by the way. No energy to block it. Nice. Chip damage win. Good evening, Kevin. I'm doing good. We're all Darkstalkers tonight, but the matches have not been bad. They've been pretty good matches, so I'm not going to complain. All right, so we got a lot of contributions that came in. So I have to shout these out before I even get to the next match. Hiseo did a $30 tip. He says, are you seeing an increase in players now that the collection's on sale? No, it looks like the same people playing Darkstalkers, honestly. If so, do you think this will allow the game to live longer? No. How is the lag? Actually, it's not that bad tonight. I would say all those matches were pretty good. There was no significant lag in any of those matches that we just played. All right. There's more shout-outs to do, but I need to get a poll up now for a vest, because indeed we have actually hit the vest goal for tonight, which I'm incredibly shocked that we did, but thank you guys for your incredible support tonight. I don't know what has caused it. Usually we don't get this level of support for Friday Night Fights, but I'm certainly not going to complain. Okay? And good evening, Mark. So which vest is Friday Night best? The red, the blue, the Marty McFly, or the denim? I don't want to do platinum tonight. I'm actually a little on the warmer side. I just turned the air conditioner on again because I was actually getting hot. I don't want to start sweating profusely wearing that one, okay? The Snorlax King Just to me, $4.20, and my favorite mutants in the X-Men are Wolverine, Gambit, and Rogue. Rogue was always one of the best characters and was never done justice in the movies. I agree there. Rogue for the X-Men cartoon was the bomb. Who were your faves? Did you watch the cartoon? It was always Wolverine. But then I agree, there were other characters I liked, like Gambit, Bishop, Cable to some extent at one point. You know, at time to time, they're all good. I like Beast because he's a really intelligent, but he's still witty. And he's actually, you know, a super interesting character when he teams up with Wolverine to do the fastball special. I like. But yeah, no, I liked a lot of the X-Men. I mean, I read the entire... When X-Men got their second comic, and it was the Chris Claremont, Jim Lee team up for the beginning of the new comic that they did. It was either late 80s, early 90s. I forget exactly what the date was. I was all over. I bought like every issue for like 3-4 years. I was so into X-Men at that time. And yes, I watched the cartoon. I loved the cartoon. An anonymous did to me $1.50 saying, notice when you have downtime on Stream for Engines, when you finish a game early, you do some viewer Q&A. Maybe instead of doing Q&A, you can mix it up and react to viral videos. The thing is, you have to plan that shit out and have stuff to react to. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I like doing stuff. Oh god, this is gonna be bad for me. This is actually gonna be bad for me. I feel like he's gonna 360 the shit out of me. You have to plan that out. And since I'm doing impromptu Q&A, there's no planning. It's just do. You know what I'm saying? Oh god. Yikes. Oh! I had him. I was coming back, but I fucked it all up. Okay. Nice. Okay. Bison win. Round 3, fight. No! I'm done. Nice. Yep. It's that is the thing that will beat Bison. I'm serious. Unless you're perfect with the lockdown timing, old Zangiefs will beat that Bison. So that actually, I counterpicked myself by picking that Bison there. I really did. All right, I will not pick CE Bison. If he's gonna pick Zangief, I can't pick CE Bison. Oh, let's see. How about a Zangief mirror? Round 1, fight. Can't do a 360. It won't come out. Yeah, I can't do it. It seriously won't give me one. I can't get a 360. I don't know if it's the distance or if the game just won't give it to me, but I can't get a 360. Oh my god! Wow. An instant dizzy. I can't even get a spinning clothesline. I can't. What the hell? Finally. Nope. I should have got it right there. It didn't give it to me. That should have given it to me. It won't give me 360s. The game seriously will not give me a fucking 360. What? Yes! Finally gave it to me. Jesus Christ. Oh. Finally. I win the Zangief mirror match. Good shit. Good stuff. Oh, alright, he wants the finish. Here we go. I'll pick the pink beef for the finish. Yes. Oh! You're trying to be fucking fancy. He tried to be fancy, did this jumping back roundhouse. Instant jump back roundhouse is an instant overhead. Yes. Yes, done. Outplayed. Alright. Good matches. Alright, I got tons of shout-outs to do here. Jeez, you guys are so supportive tonight. So, an anonymous tipper to me $1.50 says, how is your ad revenue? I watched 10 ads on the last podcast. Yes, what happens is YouTube divvies out ads. If you have an hour-long video, I think on average YouTube puts in about 4 to 5 ads. Like they'll do a pre-roll, and then after like 15, 30, 45, and at the end. So if you're watching the whole podcast and the podcast is 2.5 hours, yeah, you're going to get 10 ads. Just like if you're watching television and it has ad breaks that are way longer than YouTube's ad breaks, you're going to get all those ads. Like, it's ad revenue content. You got to expect that, okay? But how is it? It's not great. Ad revenue on YouTube is not spectacular or good. It's definitely not super profitable or anything like that. Snorlax King to me $5 again. He said, how do you decide who gets to be a mod? Do you have a lot of your mods cross over when you switch from Twitch to YouTube? Are you going to look into adding more? Essentially, a mod is someone who I know is a fan or a viewer for an extended period of time, because that way I can trust them because they've been around for a long time. I don't particularly look for anything besides availability and basically someone who doesn't get into fights, essentially, in the chat. A lot of people want to be mods, but they can only be around like 1 day a week. I'm like, well, then what's the point? And then what if you can't make it? Then why even make you a mod, right? At the same time, you'll get nights when there are no mods available, and that's okay. They're all volunteers, you know what I'm saying? I'm always looking to add more mods, but it depends on, the situation. Let's just put it that way. So if anyone's ever interested in a mod, you can ask me, you can email me, and we can talk about it. But usually we've had good mod coverage. There's been a few streams recently we haven't. I think tonight might actually be one of those nights where we don't really have the mod coverage. There's not much we can do about that. So it looks like the Marty McFly vest has won with 97 votes. We have over 200 people, but about half the people that voted for Marty McFly will go for Marty McFly. No, that's exactly right, Scallop Potatoes. If you're a newcomer and you like my content, great, but I'm not going to just trust you immediately to be a mod. Usually I try to take people who have at least been around, for a while. So, all right. Let me grab the Marty McFly vest. Thank you all for your very generous support tonight. Oh, here we go. Can you believe we're halfway into the stream? Dude, I feel like we just started. We're 54 minutes in. Holy shit. I really don't feel like we're 54 minutes in. Wow. All right, well, let's split the part here.